right. So Elly, welcome back to Tuff Teams. I'm excited to talk to you today about some SEO stuff and just kind of what we do at Tuff. So I'd love to just start off with you introducing yourself and kind of talk us through just what a typical day at Tuff looks like for you.
Okay, I'm Elly. I'm one of the SEO and content strategists at Tuff. And a typical day for me, I don't know, because I just started recently. So it's a lot of getting to know the clients, getting to know the Tuff processes for SEO, and looking at websites to figure out what's going on and where are there opportunities for them to rank higher in their search results.
Yeah, and then I guess my next question is, what got you interested in the SEO side of marketing?
Yeah, I think that SEO, some people think it's boring, but I don't. I think it's really fascinating because every site that you have is a different mystery, and you have to go through and figure out what problems they're having and why are they happening and how to fix them. So I really enjoy that process of problem solving.
Yeah, for sure. And do you have like a favorite aspect of that process, whether it's like technical SEO or actually creating the content or on-page SEO, or what's your favorite part of SEO?
I used to think it was content, but now I'm leaning more maybe towards technical SEO. But I think content SEO is important too, because you really get to know the partners that you work with. And organic search is such a good investment, but it may not be a short win as some other channels are, but it's really important to overall growth.
Yeah, I've found that writing the content has been kind of fun, just being able to learn about so many different companies and what they do. I've liked that part of the SEO and content side of things.
Yeah, you get to learn so many different industries. So
yeah. And then kind of adding on to that, do you feel like you are drawn to the technical side or the creative side? Because I think SEO kind of lies on a spectrum where you have super tech heavy, web development stuff, all the way to content writing and even the copywriting side of it. Do you kind of lean to one side more, or you feel like you're kind of in the middle?
I think that's the beauty of SEO. You could do a little bit of tech SEO and get as deep into it as you want, but you could also, do a little content. So you get the best of both worlds, I think.
Yeah. And then my next question is, if you weren't pursuing a career in marketing, what would you be doing? Do you have some, crazy aspirations that, if you weren't in marketing, you might be pursuing?
Maybe a writer or a designer.
Yeah, I mean, I think the writing would tie in well, and design kind of, plays into SEO as well. If you have landing pages and things like that. Do you find that you have an outlet in SEO to kind of use both of those?
Definitely. I mean, the content involves writing a lot. And then if you're doing anything with landing pages, you have to think about the UX and the design of the page as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. I know you've done a lot of other marketing work besides SEO. Is there another part of marketing that you're drawn to and interested in?
There's a lot going on with marketing. I know a lot of people are really interested in TikTok advertising. I don't know if I'd really love it, but I think it's interesting how many people you can reach with a relatively small budget right now. I'm sure that will change in the future, but I think that's kind of interesting. And then also partnerships, I think they're really important. So something along those lines.
Yeah, that's fun. I think the partnership one's fun, especially, on the digital side, where it can almost feel like you're isolated from your customers a lot. But, being able to reach out to people and find new ways to connect with them in their business and use that to reach more people, I think that part of it's super appealing.
What would you do if it wasn't SEO?
You mean in marketing?
Yeah.
I think like content for social media. So it could be, making TikToks. Like I'm terrible at that, but I think it would be super fun as a job to try to figure out like, you know, what type of content are people looking for? Like which creator would be the best to partner with to make that content? I think that side of marketing is super fun.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess my last question is, I know we're kind of big fans of SEMrush at Tuff, but I was wondering, do you have any other SEO tools that you lean on a regular basis?
I used to use Ahrefs a lot, and I still like Ahrefs
Yeah,
a lot.
that's a good one.
But Screaming Frog is also good. It's a little older, but it helps me see the site structure a little bit easier, I think. But those are probably the main two.
Yeah, those are good ones. Well, that's all I had, but just wanted to thank you for coming on Tough Teams today.
Yeah, thanks for chatting.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.